What is up, everybody? Welcome along to today's match day. The Reds taking on Manchester City, the current league leaders, the potential league champions. Can we put them in their place? Can we get the 3 points? Can we drag our way back into a title race? My name is Craig, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the host here at Anfield Agenda, and you're all very welcome to today's watch along. I hope that you're all okay. The team news is in. I will go through it in a moment, as always. A couple of shout outs to do on today's one. Want to shout out Boyle Sports, of course. They have their no lose €10 offer today, so if you're going to have a bet on the game, please do it with our sponsors, Boyle Sports. Cracking £10 no lose offer. Place tenner on any single in today's bet. If it doesn't come up, Boyle Sports will refund you that bet as a free bet to your account. And if you sign up to Boyle for the first time today as well and deposit your first tenner, place your first bet, not only will you get that no lose offer, you'll also get a tenner free bet minimum credit to your account for signing up and placing your first bet. So potentially £20 there in free bets, ladies and gents. As always, these options are open to UK and Irish residents age 18 plus, and when the fun stops, please stop. As you can see there at the bottom of the screen as well, a couple of floating odds there of what's going on today around the big game with Boyle as well. But look, ladies and gents, how are we? Some people saying they're scared in the chat. Come on, we're the Reds. No need to be scared. Come on, folks. I wish Kabak started. Yeah, it was. Actually, there was a few of us. Few of us on Twitter during the week, we just got a feeky snealing that he was going to start. A feeky snealing. A feeky snealing. There you go. A sneaky feeling even that he was going to start, but no, he doesn't start, ladies and gentlemen. I'll go through the team news for you. A feeky snealing. I might use that one again in the future. Yeah, we'll go to the team news in a moment as well. Nathan said, congratulations on 70k. Thank you very much, sir. We're delighted with it, mate. We're still hoping we can push on to 100k before the end of the season. It's a big ask, but you know what? We've kept being shocked at how well you guys have been receiving what we're doing and how much support you've been giving us. So why not aim for the stars? Is he on the bench though? Yes, Kate, he is on the bench. I'll take you to the team in 1 second. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a quick look at the team then for those who are in early. So Alisson is in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts at right back today. Robbo is at left back. Jordan Henderson slips back into the centre of the fence alongside Fabinho, who returns from injury. The midfield trio is exactly what I would have wanted to see if Hendo couldn't be in there. It's Gini Wijnaldum, Thiago and Curtis Jones gets a start today, and I am personally delighted to see the young man get the start. Then up front, it's the big three: Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino and Mohamed Salah. That's the way Liverpool line up today. On the bench, Adrian, Milner, Chamberlain, Kabak, Tsimikas, Shaqiri, Origi, Nat Phillips and Nico Williams. That's the bench today for the Reds, ladies and gentlemen. So there you go. That's the team. We'll go through it. We'll go to the Manchester City team as well a little bit later on when more people come into the chat just before kick-off. I hope that you're all well. As always, ladies and gentlemen, we're still looking to raise your awareness of this young man's GoFundMe page. Again, GoFundMe link is pinned to the top of the chat and there is a link in the description. This young gentleman is heading for 3 years of age. He is in desperate need of a liver transplant. It's Chris Legit's nephew, who's one of our subscribers here in the chat, and the family are heading over to the US for the operation. The only children's hospital in the world that could do the operation for them. It's $1.8 million. The hospital have given them a grant of $1 million. They're desperately trying to raise that last 800 grand before the 1st of March, which is when the family fly over, which is when they're scheduled to get ready for the operation. So again, anything you guys can do, sharing the link, a small donation, whatever you can, please do so, because the family are very, very, very much up against time here, folks. And look, all the information is in the GoFundMe page. The link's pinned to the top of the chat. And again, Chris, from all of us at the channel, mate, we'll keep fighting, we'll keep trying, we'll keep sharing. And hopefully we can get this one over the line for the family and at least raise that last few bob that they need to get the operation done. So lots of love from all of us. And Chris, you know we're with you, pal. And look, ladies and gents, a couple of other bits and pieces as well. We also have a charity bet on today, as we do for each and every Liverpool game in the Champions League and League, with thanks to our sponsors, Boyle. Boyle gave us a £50 free bet to stick on for charity each week. And this week, Connor has picked a free bet, and he's simply gone for Bobby Firmino to score anytime. That comes in at 5-2. So if Bobby scores today, then minus the €50 stake, Boyle will pay €125 into the Pieta House Suicide Prevention Fund, which is the name of the charity that we're going to be working with this season. And yeah, lots of other good stuff coming up as well. So I like to give some positive vibes out there, spread some love and try and get us off to a happy feeling today, folks, because it's who said it's a scam? Mate, this has nothing to do with me, and I can promise you it's not a scam. And if you think us sitting on here talking about a young man who's fighting for his life at 3 years of age is a scam, then God bless your heart, mate, because it's filled with unhappiness and bitterness. That young man and that family are going through stuff that I couldn't even dream of, nor could you probably dream of, sir. So us are trying to help them in any way we can. We've got the good folks at Boyle working behind the scenes to try and help as well. We're reaching out to as many people as we can, and I don't care how many people like that idiot think it's a scam. We're legit, it's legit, his name's Chris legit, and we're going to keep fighting for his family because he's one of our own, and we don't give up on our own on here, folks. We're a community, we have been from day one, and we always will be. Right, ladies and gents, how are we feeling about the team news today? Are we happy enough? Are we happy enough? Let's have a look. Last few, Bob, you mean 995 grand? No, they don't mean 995 grand, mate. Your old maths is a little bit off there. They've received a grant of $1 million from the Chicago Children's Hospital. They need $800,000 to get the remaining amount of money. And yeah, I say few, Bob, mate, because that's just an Irish phrase I use for. Obviously it's an awful lot of money, but no need to be a smart arse about it in any way, pal. Please show a little bit of respect. Vikram said scoreline after the teams are out. Let's have a look at I have the City team here, but I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. So they've gone for what? Ederson, Cancelo, Stones, Diaz, Zinchenko, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Gundogan, Mahrez, Sterling, Foden. I'm going to back our boys to do a 2-1, ladies and gents. I'm going to back us to go and do a 2-1. Pay 1 million or die. Yeah, unfortunately, mate, that if you cut aside all the other stuff, it's 800 grand, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the situation. The child originates from Poland, but no Polish hospital are capable of doing it. The family originally had hoped that a hospital in Brussels would be able to perform the operation, but they decided at the last minute it was a bit too risky for them, so they were searching the world frantically, and they eventually found the Children's Hospital in Chicago that could perform the operation. The father is going to be the donor and donate part of his liver to his son. So that is the background to the story, ladies and gents. I cannot believe that some poor people out there felt that. Why would we use that as a scam, mate? If we're going to try and scam money, come on. I wouldn't be using a 3-year-old child. Jesus. Honestly, some people out there really do have sad hearts. Why is it so expensive? It's a kid's life. I know, mate. It's heartbreaking. It really, really is heartbreaking to think that anyone's life can be decided or undecided because of finances. It's a very sad state of affairs, unfortunately. And yeah, I spoke to Chris and his family on the phone the other day, and I can't comprehend it. I can't comprehend it myself that money is something that could stop somebody's life being saved. This child was born premature at I think about £1.5, and has been fighting from day one, almost 3 years of age now. It truly is a very sad and inspiring story from the young man for not giving up. And we're not going to give up. We're not going to give up on Chris and his family, and I hope you guys don't either. If you can share the link, anything that you can do whatsoever, maybe we can try and catch someone's attention, a charity, a celebrity, somebody who can help raise more awareness of this. Michael Oliver should be put in the lower leagues. I actually think he's the best referee in the Premier League, sincerely. And I'm not on a wind up here. I know maybe you could be a Man City fan or United fan who don't like him. We all have our own referees that, like, for instance, I hate Martin Atkinson, but I actually genuinely believe Michael Oliver is the best referee in the Premier League, hand on heart. Sorry, I'm still drinking my morning coffee because this is morning for me, ladies and gents. 3 points today, that's all we can do, said Wayne. Oh, exactly, mate. All we can do is get the win today if we can. Look after ourselves and see how the league table looks as we continue to push forward, mate. Obviously, United dropping points to Everton yesterday massively helped. I did a watch along of it in Mundo Sporto, and inside I was doing a little jig when Everton got the equaliser at the end. Not that I want to see Everton getting any damn points, but you know, we need to chase down United, because at least we want to finish ahead of United. If nothing else, we got to finish ahead of Manchester United, for fuck's sake. Like, that's the rivalry. So yeah, it was a tough watch along to do as a neutral, but I've always promised you I will do Mundo Sporto games right down the middle, and I did. But inside I wanted to jump up out of my chair when Everton got that late equaliser. But you know, I was being respectful like I've always promised on there. But on here, I can tell you my true feelings, obviously. On here, I was delighted with the Everton equaliser, albeit it was horrible because two teams who are our biggest rivals playing each other, you don't want to celebrate anything to do with any of it. You know what I mean? Like, but I didn't see it coming though. I didn't see that late equaliser coming. Joanne, how are you? It's officially an Anfield Agenda live stream. Joanne's put in the onset super sticker. We're good to go now. How are we, sir? Dave Lister, how are you, buddy? Chappie sent me. Lovely to see you with us, pal. Welcome into the group. Liz said Atkinson is the absolute worst. He really is. But you know what? I'm also willing to give credit where it's due. I think Atkinson had a decent game the last time he refereed us. Hand on heart. The Brighton game, I think it was. Wasn't his fault we lost that game. I actually thought he had a decent enough game for that, for once. So I am willing to give credit when it's due. A few people coming across saying Lee Chappie sent us. Welcome into all of you. Thank you, Lee, as always. Lee's a great friend of the channel. I wouldn't call it a raid, mate. You know, we're not children here. It's not a raid, mate, if you know. But welcome. Nonetheless, welcome in. Klopp said, TTV Klopp said, I don't mind Atkinson. He was good against Spurs too. United fan here have United have a problem facing set pieces, mate. We've went through that. Been there, had the t-shirt. And it's weird because there was one point as a Liverpool fan where we were shitting ourselves for every single set piece we were defending. And now, as we showed with our counter-attacking goal against West Ham, now we can turn that defence into attack if we manage to get our first head on the ball really quickly. So I'm not as nervous with set pieces, but God, back in the day I was worried about every single set piece Liverpool were conceding at one point. Mark Albert's reaction yesterday when the equaliser went in. Do you know I still haven't seen it, mate? I still haven't had a chance to see it. I was so busy yesterday that I didn't even get a chance to see Mark's reaction to it. I actually have a call with Mark during the week, not for the channel purposes, just for some private stuff. And I'll be chatting to him about how he was feeling then. I missed the super chat. I don't think I did, but as always, I'll scroll back up. No, I've got Joanne's one. Is it that one? Rabadan, sorry, you were right. If we win tonight, I'll become religious. You'll never walk alone. Superstar Rabadan. And thank you for pointing that out as well. Whoever told me I missed the super chat. This is why I love our subscribers. Absolute legends. And always pick me up when I miss something out as well. So fair play. Well played. Decent result to all you Leicester fans that Lee Chappie sent over. Decent result away at Wolves. You happy enough with that one? I mean, I seen Vardy's chance right at the end. Good to have him back for you guys playing as well. Hey, there's Chappie himself. How are you, Lee? Not happy with the result, but hope some of our subs hopped in. They did indeed, Lee. Absolutely, and they said you sent them over, mate. I thought you would have been relatively happy with that result, Lee. I know Wolves aren't as good as they had been, but yeah, I seen the chance at the end that your lookalike missed. But I don't know, mate. It's not the worst result, but I can see where you're coming from. You guys have been in good form. Hey man, do you think I'm falling for that one? Man, come on. I need better banter than that if you want me to fall for it. Mahrez is the best player. Nah, man, come on. We know. Come on. Salah. Come on. Mo's the best. Come on. I'm a United fan. Need a big result from you lot. I hate to say it. It's alright, man. We've all been in that position where we need our rivals to do us a favour. It sucks when it happens, but being there myself, buddy, so I get how you're feeling. Sorry, folks. I'm just going to mute my mic for a sec because I need to cough and I don't want to deafen you all. Excuse me. I just need to cough there and I didn't want to deafen you all with it. Mishba, how are you? Shout out to you. The lineup's in the chat there as well. We'll go through it again in a couple of minutes for those that haven't seen it. We've loads of time. We've 19 minutes until kick-off today. And again, want to let you know about our charity bet with thanks to Boyle Sports. Firmino to score any time. We've got a 50 quid free bet on that Boyle give us. If that comes out minus the stake, the payout will be 125. I know it says 175 there, but that's including stake. After stake, it'll be 170 or 125, excuse me. And Boyle also have their cracking Boyle Sports no lose offer on today. Put a tenner on any single on the game. If it doesn't come up, or put a tenner on any market on the game, excuse me. If it doesn't come up, Boyle will give you back that tenner as a free bet. There's a link to sign up to Boyle in the description of the stream as well. And as always, please do gamble responsibly. And you'll see some floating odds across the bottom of the screen there as well for other offers Boyle have on ahead of today's game. When is kickoff? 4:30, buddy. So 19 minutes away. 19 minutes to go. How are you, Craig? I'm excited for the game. Chicken boy, I'm always buzzing, mate. I'm always buzzing for these ones up against City. I'm intrigued to see if I'm intrigued to see how Guardiola sets about this one, because let's be honest, a draw for them keeps them absolutely fine. We need the 3 points, so it's the onus is on us today to go out there and get that win. And let's see, because it's going to be a difficult game, but I always believe in our boys, and I believe we can get this done today. So fingers crossed. I'm delighted to see Curtis Jones in the starting 11. That really did make me very happy indeed. Milner's played a lot of minutes, and I think the fresh legs of Curtis Jones in there will do us the world of good. PSX Jeff said Mane to score first. That would have been my bet, mate, but we didn't know if Mane was going to be playing all week. So when we were doing the charity bet, we would have probably put Mane to score, but we didn't know if he was playing or not. Craig, I'm trying to get the attention of some celebrities to get other stuff and donations for the little man, said Kyle Flannel. Thank you, Kyle. And thank you, by the way, to everybody for watching the team announcement show with the guys from the Nothing But Reds. If you enjoyed Kyle and Steve, make sure to go over, subscribe to their channel. They do a lot of the team announcement shows on Anfield Agenda, and if they don't do them, then they do a Nothing But Reds Agenda show every Sunday. So again, massive shout out to Kyle and to Steve. And you'll get another post-match show today from myself, of course, and Jack Gill will be popping in before me, and he'll have a little post-match reaction as well. So lots of great content coming up on the show today, folks. The irony, of course, is that Gundogan was raised by Klopp. Klopp speaks very, very highly of him as well. Klopp said that he knows the calibre of footballer that Gundogan is. He spoke about him in glowing terms. In this game, Liverpool's losing 1-0, said Frederic. Could happen, mate. I mean, I hope not, obviously, but we'll wait and see. I just hope it's a good game, and obviously I want the Reds to get the 3 points because we need them badly. Our best ever performance in the game under Klopp, Barca. It's got to be Barca. Barca, or that time where we beat Manchester City, where they were on that mad unbeaten record and they came to Anfield. I think that was like Robbo chased all over the pitch, if my memory is correct. Yeah, sorry Joe, but you're not going to last too long in our chat, mate. You and your little bitter Everton nonsense, mate. But carry on being bitter, mate. There's no... I wonder why people call your club the Bitters, mate, with an attitude like that. I wonder. Thiago's not good at pressing. Thiago is excellent at breaking up play, mate. Whether you talk about pressing or not, what he's excellent at is breaking up play in the middle of the pitch, but that's not his best attribute. His best attribute is his eye for a pass and his ability to work stuff in tight spaces. So, again, we'll see how that works out. What is an Everton? I know, yeah, they're yeah, what is an Everton? Another irrelevance, mate, really is the answer. A load of people are going for a big boring 0-0 draw today, folks, and we've hyped up these games before. I know I certainly have. I've sat here and I've talked about huge results, but they've been boring draws, so let's hope it's not today. Let's hope we get one of those more eventful games where we've a whole load of goals to talk about. Hopefully more for the red shirts than the those sky blue oil-rich Wigan FC shirts. Who do you think will get man of the match? Honestly, mate, how can I predict that? Do you know what I mean? I'd love to be able to. God, I'd love to have the predictive knowledge to know that one, but as long as we win, that's the only important thing. Michael's gone for a 3-1 win today, Michael Manning. WFM to all of you as well. Look, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see a lot of people in the chat that have the Anfield Agenda badge beside their name, and you'll see a lot of people that use emojis that you don't have access to and stuff like that. They're all members of Anfield Agenda FC. If you want to join Anfield Agenda FC, there's a couple of things that you get by joining. You get the custom emojis, you get the Anfield logo beside your name, you get access to our members only Anfield Agenda Discord group, which is where we talk when we're offline and we share all the starting lineup stuff and transfer gossip and all that kind of thing. You also get access to being one of the people that pick the charity bet every week, and then you'll get other bits and pieces along the way as well. It's $4.99 a month, like most other channels. Click that blue join button or have a look at the link in the description if you want to come and become a member of Anfield Agenda FC. I was working on a song last night, so you guys know the song Low Lie the Fields of Anfield Road, where once I watched the King Kenny play and could he play. That song was actually written by a fella called, well, the original version, The Fields of Athenry. That song always holds a special place in my heart because my father-in-law's good friend wrote The Fields of Athenry, Pete St. John. and I've met the man on a couple of occasions. He's given me full permission whenever I want to use the lyrics or whenever I want to use the song in any of my videos or anything like that as well. And for those of you that weren't aware of it, so you've probably heard the song "Low Lie the Fields of Anfield Road, where once we watched the King Kenny play, and could he play?" Well, that's based off an Irish song called "The Fields of Athenry," which was written by my father-in-law's friend. So that's always had a special meaning in my heart. So I keep forgetting to burst that out during games. So I might give it a bash later on today as well. Hopefully, if things are going in the right direction. Helmet. Yes, mate, that would be the part that we call the top of the penis, which is usually the thing sticking out of your forehead, in this particular case, in the pink boots. So, yes, helmet would be what we do call dickheads like yourself, mate, and that would be the top part of the penis, sir. So, just for, you know, for your bit of science there for the day, bit of biology for you in the pink boots with your smart arse comments. So, there you go. I can out-banter you any day of the week, fella. I promise you. Come and have a pop, and the humour I'm in, I will destroy you, sir. But I mean so in a kind-hearted, loving, telling you what a helmet is, mate. Obviously, you weren't in for Biology 101, but I'll tell you what it is, mate. There's probably a more technical name for it, but we call it our helmet, sir. Our helmet. Love the Dropkick Murphys version. Yes, brilliant. Yeah, it is. It's a very good version of it as well. Prediction. I'm going for 2-1 to Liverpool. Yeah, I know. Me and predictions, but you asked for it, so that's my prediction. Good biology lesson. Well, Uncle Craig's here to help. I've always said it, folks. Uncle Craig is here to help. In any way that I can, I will try and educate people, whether it be about biology, whether it be about how to troll properly. I'll always lend a helping hand. That's the kind of kind-hearted gentleman that I am. How are we going to break apart Ruben Dias? That'll be for our front three to figure out, my friend. I just hope we don't see this scenario again where maybe Man City sit back a little bit and we just struggle. We just put in these aimless crosses into the box, and I want to see us have a go at their fullbacks. I want to see us attack in different dimensions, and I want to see us try and play between the lines a bit more than we did recently. So let's hope for one commitment from the first blow of the whistle, because they'll be up for this, no doubt about it. The boys will be up for this. Hope you win against... I can't write. Oh, sorry, you're having a go at me. I thought you were talking about that. See, there you go again. Mate, let me say as well. No, do you know what? I'm not even going to, mate. I'll just take your £2 and say thanks. Hide you from the channel and move on. But, yeah. There you go, sir. Thanks for the £2. That's all I'm going to say to you, sir. I'm not going to... I have to be professional in some manners because I do have a sponsor that works on the channel, mate. But I wish you and your family lots of love and happiness, fella. I know you've clearly got a bit of bitterness in your heart there and you want to try and belittle others. But, you know, I honestly hope that whoever hurt you, it goes away and that you find love and happiness, mate. Because I'd hate to have the feelings that you're clearly going through, coursing through my body. United fan here, but I love the channel. Thank you, Hannah. Much love to you. City fan in the chat as well. You're very welcome in. Honestly, we welcome fans from all clubs in, buddy. So you're more than welcome to come in and cheer for your team here. But you don't mind me cheering back for the Reds, though, do you? United fan here, hoping for a 4-all draw. That would be a very entertaining game, nonetheless. The only thing I'll say, FBB, is don't spam into the chat, pal. That's all. You're very welcome to cheer for City. Welcome into the chat. Just don't lash in the same comment because I don't want you to get kicked out by the mods for spamming. But you're very welcome to be here with us. And any other Manchester City fans, Xavier, you're welcome in as well, pal. We always, everyone's welcome in. We treat everybody fairly on the channel. As long as they show respect to other users, we'll be all fine and get along just grand. I will indeed, Connor. I will indeed, sir. Aww. Just when I thought I couldn't love Crosby anymore, he goes and sends me a lovely message that I won't say in public. But mate, you're a fucking legend. Thank you, sir. Lots of love to you, pal. I'll get you a new pair of socks and a selection box. But honestly, Connor, thank you, mate. You're an absolute... Oh God, that's lovely. That's made my fucking day now. Connor is a legend. You can't see what he sent to me, and it wasn't a nude for once. He sends me a lot of them, but you're a legend, mate. Thank you. Hi Craig, you just made my day with the biology lesson. You know, I'm here to serve, mate. It's what I do. This is a public service announcement. No, but honestly, folks, look, a couple of quick things before we get on the way today. Still time to get over and check out Boyle Sports' amazing no-lose offer for this game. Stick a tenner on any market in the game. If it doesn't come in, Boyle will refund your account with a tenner free bet that you can use on any sporting game there, or anything that you'd like, really, to be fair. And also, you can see some other stuff floating across the bottom of the screen. A penalty to be scored, 21-10 today with Boyle as well, and lots of other bits and pieces. They are, of course, our channel sponsors, and we are so proud to be working with them. Also, we've got a charity bet on for the day, which is Firmino to score any time. If that comes in, then Boyle Sports will add €125 to our charity fund, which will be going to Pieta House at the end of the season. Pieta House is a suicide prevention charity here in Ireland, and that's what we're trying to build up all the free bet winnings for the season. And also, again, one last time before we go, just a reminder about this young gentleman's GoFundMe page. Nope, that's not it, sorry. This young gentleman's GoFundMe page. He is a 2-year-old child from Poland. He's about to turn 3. His father is his uncle Chris Legit is in our chat, a member of our community, and they're trying to raise awareness for this young man. He is in bad need of a liver transplant, and by bad I mean we're talking weeks here, folks. Really bad need. The only hospital in the world that's able to perform this operation is in Chicago Children's Hospital. The father is a match and can donate part of his liver, but the operation costs $1.8 million. The hospital have kindly given a grant of $1 million towards it, but the family still need to raise $800,000 for the young man to have a chance at this operation. They're due to fly out on the 1st of March over to Chicago. Special flight, special arrangements, special medication, all planned out. The flight, the accommodation, everything is ready to go for the family. We just need to try and help them raise the last 800 grand. I know it's a ridiculously high amount of money, but maybe we can catch a charity's attention. Maybe we can catch a celebrity's attention. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. There's a link in the description as well. Anything that you can do, folks, share that link, stick a $5 in, anything at all, anything to help this family, because I can't cope with the thoughts of a 3-year-old child potentially passing away. Look at that beautiful smile in the top right corner as well. What a legend. So anything we can do to help the family, folks. The link is there. The GoFundMe page is there. You'll find out more information as well. If you need anything, please feel free to DM us on any of our socials, and we'll give you more information as well. And to Chris and all of his family, our love, best wishes, thoughts and prayers are with you, pal. We won't give up until the very end, and I know you and your family won't as well, mate. So as always, lots of love from all of us. Right, folks, let me just get rid of this, get the scoreboards ready to go, and then we'll go through the teams one more time before we kick off today. Right, let me get rid of that. Right, there's the scoreboard, good to go. Right, let's start off with the team news, ladies and gentlemen. The Liverpool starting 11 looks like this today. Alisson Becker in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back. Fabinho and Henderson at the centre of the Liverpool defence, with Andy Robertson at left back. Midfield trio of Gini Wijnaldum, Thiago and Curtis Jones. Then up front, Bobby Firmino, Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah. On the bench, Adrian, Milner, Chamberlain, Kabak, Tsimikas, Shaqiri, Origi, Phillips and Nico Williams. That is the Liverpool starting 11 for today. I'm buzzing for this one. Should be a cracking game. Let's hope it's not a boring 0-0 draw. Let's hope we get some entertainment. And here's the 3 points for the Reds. Fingers crossed. This is my last cup of coffee, I promise. This is like, honestly, breakfast time for me, folks. I keep really weird hours. Like, I only go to bed at like 7 or 8 in the morning these days. What's your favourite beer? Oh, sorry for going off topic. I'm not really a drinker, to be honest, Vikram, mate. I mean, I very, very, very rarely drink, but if I did have a beer, there's 2 go-tos for me. So I'd either go for a Corona or I'd go for a San Miguel. They'd be the 2 beers that I'd have, mate, if I was to have a beer. That's a Corona or a San Miguel. They're my 2 favourites. Anyone new to the channel, please sub. Yeah, please do, folks. Look, we're marching towards, well, 71k now, but we're on the road to 100k. I hope you all had a chance this week as well to check out the Jack May interview that's up on the channel. It was so much fun chatting with Jack. That's up there. It's free for everyone to view if you want to go and check it out. I also interviewed Graham Hunter this week as well. We spoke about the Lionel Messi situation. We spoke about his interview, his 2-part big interview podcast with Pep Linders, the Liverpool assistant coach. So yeah, loads of great stuff coming up on the channel. Post-match show as well. Boom, there you go. Teams are walking out right now onto the hallowed turf that is Anfield, ladies and gentlemen. The lights are on. She's starting to get dark. in Liverpool, and here we go. It's going to be a huge one. It's going to be a massive game. As always, thanks for being with us. I'll do my best to take you through the game with some alternative match commentary, a few songs, a few bit of cheesiness and a bit of a laugh along the way. So again, lots of love to each and every one of you folks, and I hope that you're all safe and well wherever in the world that you are. I need to make sure I have the clock ready to go. Sound, and we'll be ready to get on the way at Anfield. Big up the Red, said Barry. How are you, mate? Barry, excuse me. I thought I said Barry. I got that wrong. Barry Benton. How are you, sir? Will Kabak feature? He's on the bench, Oliver. I don't know if he'll get onto the pitch or not, but he is on the bench for today. Ben Davies isn't on the Liverpool bench. Is it snowing there? No. Not at Liverpool, mate. Not right now. Not that I can see. The pitch looks magnificent. It doesn't even look like it's raining from the camera angle that I'm seeing. WFM, Sonny. WFM. WFM to all of you out there. Carl's back. How are we, Carl? Glad to hear you got the old teeth out, mate, and you're feeling a bit better. Lovely to see it. I hope you and Julie are well. Small lineup. There you go, Crosby. There he is. Saving me again. There you go, Crosby. I saved it. I've done it right beforehand. There you go. There's the starting 11 for today's game on the side of the screen as well. Look at that. You love to see it, Crosby. Oh, when the Reds, come on folks, go marching in. Oh, when the Reds go marching in, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. I know you're singing along. I know you are at home. Let's get going for this one, folks. It's a massive game. Huge game. It's a must not lose game for us. I know our title hopes are hanging by a thin thread right now, but we got to keep pushing on. We got to get our form back, and we got to make sure that we get into this damn top four, and we're ready to go for the Champions League last 16 tie again against Leipzig. That's coming up. We have a week off after this one, pretty much, or 6 days off before the Reds are back in action against Leicester City next Saturday at 12:30. Just seen Klopp and Pep sharing a little embrace there now as well before the game. Right, folks, let's go. Let's go. Charity bet today, Carl, is just Firmino to score. Firmino to score at 5-2. That was the odds we got off Boyle for the charity bet today. And again, one of our subscribers or one of our Anfield Agenda FC members will get to pick the next charity bet. So whoever's in the Discord group, just tag me and say you want to do. You have to have a Boyle Sports account, by the way, to do it. But anyone that's in our Discord group that's over the age of 18 with a Boyle Sports account that wants to be the next one up for the Leicester City game, let me know during the week and I'll let you guys pick the next one. I forgot to do it this time, so Connor picked the charity bet. WFM, what is that? It's our channel motto, buddy. It means we're fucking massive. That's what it means. And it's not a bragging thing. It's just about our community. It's not about us being better than anyone. It's just about the community, mate. It's not meant as a dig to anyone. Right, teams are taking a knee right now, folks. And then we will get underway. The Reds are attacking the Annie Road end in the first half. Manchester City about to kick off at Anfield. And we're underway. City immediately start passing the ball around. It is weird seeing this side without Aguero, without De Bruyne in it. But hopefully we can get off to a good start. City keep the ball back. No doubt that Ruben Dias and John Stones have been in very good form at the back for Manchester City. But let's see if our boys can break them down today. City immediately keeping possession. Spreading the ball around in tight areas. They play it across to Ederson now. Ederson switches it out to John Stones on this right hand side. Little 1-2 between himself. I think it was himself and Cancelo. Again, City's still knocking the ball around the back. I'm not sure that we've touched the ball yet, to be honest, folks, in the game. Rodri now carries it forward for Manchester City, centre of the pitch, but he turns back. Diaz. Pressure comes on. Rolls it across to John Stones. Straight back. We've had a minute and 7 seconds and it's just been Manchester City passing the ball around. And then they give it straight to Sadio Mane. Mane now. Come on, Sadio. Where are you going, mate? Sadio, run other way, mate. The goal's the opposite direction. Now Henderson has it. There's something I'm not aware of here where we're playing keep ball. Because Sadio Mane had a chance to run at the City defence there and suddenly we're back with Alisson. Come on, lads. Get stuck into them. There's Thiago with his first sliding tackle foul of the game. 1 minute and 40 seconds. He's been getting booked a lot lately, Thiago. Been a lot of missed time sliding tackles. Let's have a look at this one. No, he didn't get near the ball. He just got Gundogan. Let's be fair about it. I think Thiago's trying to say he got the ball. He didn't get anywhere near the ball. He clipped Gundogan's foot. And Gundogan's still down injured. And here comes the yellow card. It took Thiago all of 1.5 minutes to pick up his yellow card for today's latest stupid sliding tackle, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, I'm baffled. I'm baffled. How? Like, he done it in the last game, I remember as well. He's picking up too many early yellows. He'll be targeted now and he can't make any tackles in that midfield because he could go into the book a second time. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Jesus Christ. Oh. And obviously from a Gundogan's perspective, you never want to see a player injured either. So, you know, we'll see how he gets on with his treatment. I know we're at war here. It's battle, but I never like to see any player picking up an injury. And in fairness to Thiago, he helps him up. But, man, you cannot be picking up stupid yellows every time you start. Anyway, we're back underway. Gundogan's back on his feet. And look, he was fouled. No arguments at all about the foul. I'm just angry that Thiago consistently has been starting with these silly challenges and getting booked early in games. Gives himself no breathing room, because if there's one team that know how to target a player and try and get them picked up a second yellow, it's Manchester City. Thiago spreads the ball at left side to Andy Robertson. Go on, Robbo. Robbo throws the ball down the line to Mane that Mane didn't turn around for and wasn't on. We've won the ball back now. Sadio cuts it back inside to Firmino. Firmino rolls the ball straight to Gundogan. That's twice now we've been slacking the attack in final third. Sterling now. He gives it straight back to Curtis Jones. Jones inside to Fabinho. To Henderson. Across right hand side now to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gini, ball back, Fabinho. It's been a bit of a broken up, disjointed start to this game. It's been a bit meh from both sides so far. Not really a 100 miles an hour game, more of a chess match so far. Nice ball from Fabinho to pick out Salah, but his control allows Zinchenko to usher it out for a throw into Manchester City left hand side. Come on, you Reds, come on! I'm not going to lie, folks. I've nothing against Manchester City fans. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I cannot stand that club. The new version of the club. I cannot stand the oil-rich Wigan FC version of Manchester City. I really don't. I've no time for them. Not the fans. I'm not having a dig at their fans. Sterling. Gundogan. He rolls the ball out of play. It's a throw in right hand side. Fabinho, back to Alisson. Great to have Alisson back in goal today, although look, Queeveen Kelleher did a fine job, I thought, even though we lost to Brighton. I don't think Queeveen did anything wrong. Curtis Jones now, back to Alisson. Press comes on for Manchester City. Bernardo Silva, Alisson. He's forced to eventually clear it long, and it goes straight at a play for Manchester City throw-in. I don't know. This is looking like one of these tactical games again, folks, where we're almost afraid to commit early on. Cancelo now for Manchester City. Cancelo goes right hand side to Reid Mahrez. Mahrez back inside to João Cancelo. He tries the ball forward. Just about found his way through in the end actually to Gundogan, but it took him by surprise. Clipped his ankle. It goes behind for a Liverpool goal kick. Hasn't been the greatest of starts from us. We've looked a bit... Particularly Mane's worried me. I know he's only coming back from injury, but when he's received the ball, he hasn't seemed like he wants to have a run at them or he wants to have a go at the Manchester City defence. It's almost been too respectful so far from us. Throw in now to Liverpool right hand side. Firmino to Thiago. Thiago gives the ball back to Fabinho, to Henderson. Henderson gets his head up, tries a long ball towards Sadio Mane. Again, it just goes over everybody's head and goes through to Ederson. It's weird, I felt fine all day. Now the nerves are starting to kick in a little bit, folks. Ruben Dias now for Manchester City, carrying the ball out, spreads it across right hand side. John Stones, Bernardo Silva. John Stones goes past two of our players far too easily and gives Bernardo Silva a bit of space on the right. Riyad Mahrez now. Bernardo Silva carries on his run, but Riyad Mahrez switches inside and then turns back. Mahrez to Rodri. Rodri floats a ball out left hand side to Raheem Sterling. Sterling pulls the ball back. Zinchenko, it's cleared by Liverpool. Firmino wins the second ball. Thiago now to Curtis Jones. Salah. He's dispossessed. Overcrowded there with Manchester City players. Mahrez, Stones, Cancelo. You can certainly see that one of these two sides is full of confidence, having been winning a load of games, and we look a little bit tetchy at the minute, folks. City still just knocking the ball around. It's back in the centre now with Rodri. He moves it out to Zinchenko. Out left hand side to Raheem Sterling. Come on, lads. Diaz tries a long ball over the top, but it goes straight through to Alisson. Now Alisson tries a quick kick out, and he gives it straight back to Ruben Dias. Jesus Christ. Come on, lads. This is just... We just give the ball straight back to them. Like, we spent 3 minutes running around trying to close them down. We get the ball back, and then within 5 seconds, we kick it straight back to them. Ederson, John Stones. 9 minutes goal at Anfield. Still scoreless, no real chances to speak of. Well done, Sadio Mane. Good closing down. It'll be a throw into Manchester City. Right hand side down, kind of across from their 18-yard box. Very close to 71k, ladies and gents. If you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. Go on, go on, go on, Trent, son. Go on. Trent still has it. Again, heavy second touch gives it away. We haven't started well, folks. I was expecting us to come out of the traps absolutely flying for this. But look, I suppose it's not how we start, it's how we finish, isn't it? That's what she said. Sorry, my childish brain couldn't help myself. Throw into City, left hand side, right in the halfway line. 10 minutes gone at Anfield, folks. Still scoreless. Yeah, City have been very good in possession, in fairness to them. They've moved the ball around very well. It's up to us to just make sure when we do get the ball, one, we don't give it straight back to them, and two, that we try and find ways to get at this City defence. Thiago now, ball inside to Gini. Gini, out right hand side. Salah to Trent. Again goes back to Salah. Inside now to Curtis Jones. Little 1-2 with Gini. Firmino turns, tries to roll through Salah. Again, Bernardo Silva gets there just ahead, and Manchester City clear their lines. Hendo has it back now. He gives it out to Robbo. Robbo tries in an early cross. It's up in the air from Ruben Dias. Bobby Firmino heads it back into the penalty area, but it's headed away by the City defence. Thiago then heads it out towards Trent. Trent heads it back on. There's a proper game of head tennis going on here. And then Trent miscontrols and allows Raheem Sterling to get on the ball. Sterling. He tries to pick out a pass to Phil Foden, but the referee eventually brings it back for a foul, even though we'd let Raheem Sterling get away, play the pass. But look, it is what it is. It's back. It's a free kick to Manchester City, left-hand side. Little tug on Raheem Sterling's shoulder from Trent there as he was tracking back. Stones, Diaz, Rodri, By the way, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow on the channel, Jack Gill's going to be conducting a pretty big interview with a very prominent Manchester City fan. We're going to be talking to Paul Gallagher, the brother of Liam and Noel, obviously a diehard Manchester City fan. So keep an eye out for that interview that's going to be going out. I don't think it should be out tomorrow evening. But yeah, we've been getting to know Paul a little bit over the last year on Instagram, and he's agreed to come on and have a chat with us tomorrow. I can't conduct the interview, so Jack Gill's going to do it. So yeah, Paul Gallagher, it sounds weird saying Gallagher because I know it's Gallagher because I'm Irish, but you know they call the Gallagher brothers, so we'll go with Gallagher. Yeah, he's going to be joining us for a chat tomorrow as well. Channel's going places, folks. We're going places with the interviews we've been getting lately. The team you support are awful. Yeah, I know, mate. Premier League champions, 6 European Cups, Club World Cup, Super Cup. Awful, mate. Just awful. I mean, to be the most successful club in England, we're so shite, mate. You're right. Woo! Whereas, when did you put away your Chelsea jersey, mate, and become a Man City fan? Last week, was it? Hendo. I mean, there's levels of banter, mate, and there's embarrassing levels of banter, and that falls under the embarrassment. You might get a grant, though. I am giving out scholarships to Craig's University for trolls. And you could be a contender, my friend. You could be a contender. They're full scholarships as well, by the way. I'm giving out. Thiago. Ball out left-hand side to Robbo. Robbo whips in across to the far post. Ederson comes and claims it. Absolutely rattled. Am I 5? Matt, am I 5, mate? It's called banter, pal. It's not me being rattled. It's called banter. Absolutely rattled. Honest to God, mate. It takes more than this little type of niggly nonsense, mate, to rattle me. Trust me. I'm a lunatic during Liverpool games at the best of times, my friend. Do I like the NFL? Absolutely love it. I'll be watching the Super Bowl later on tonight. I've fell for NFL this year. I'm a blow-in, but I really enjoyed the season and I'm going to be watching it tonight. Throw into City now, right-hand side. 14 minutes on the clock. Still no real chances for either side to speak of, but I think it's fair to say Manchester City have certainly started the brighter of the two sides, and we need to work our way into this game somehow. City have been very good in possession. Mahrez spreads the ball across to Zinchenko, left-hand side. Gundogan switches the ball across right-hand side now to Riyad Mahrez. Good control by Mahrez. Plays the ball in. Headed away. Get the second ball, lads. Second ball. Genie flicks it away. Keep going, Genie. Keep going, son. That's it, Genie. Commitment. Well done, Genie Wijnaldum. Well done. Genie Wijnaldum. Fair play to Genie. Battled his way through. Put his body on the line there. Got fouled and won us a free kick to clear the pressure. Snow is starting to fall at Anfield now a little bit, ladies and gents. It's very light at the minute, but somebody was asking me earlier on about a little bit of snow, and there is a little bit there. Thiago. He gives the ball away right-hand side. Bernardo Silva has it now for Manchester City. Back inside to Riyad Mahrez, but Curtis Jones steps in to win it back. He gives it to Thiago. Thiago to Genie. Hendo. Out left-hand side to Andy Robertson. Robbo. Again, we're giving the ball straight back to City. Now City have it. Ruben Dias. Zinchenko. Raheem Sterling. Sterling inside to Phil Foden. Foden back to Zinchenko. 15 minutes gone here. Rodri switches out right hand side to Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez up against Andy Robertson. Cuts back inside, gives it back to Cancelo. To Rodri. Zinchenko. Ball over the top looking for Sterling, but it's headed away by Trent, but Gundogan wins it back, and then Salah nicks his pocket. Firmino. Again, Rodri does well, steps across and wins the ball back from Firmino far too easily. Mahrez now. Cuts inside. Goes past a couple of challenges. Gundogan switches the ball across then to Raheem Sterling. Sterling now runs up against Trent, runs into... Oh, well done, Trent. Great tackle, young man. Now we have a chance to counter. Come on, Mo. Cut inside. Use your pace. Rolls the ball across now to Curtis Jones. Our forwards are too close together, lads. Will you just move out, make some space and drag the defenders to make some gaps? Christ almighty. You're all within 10 yards of each other. Stretch it out. And then we're back with Hendo. That's the third time we've had the ball broken into Manchester City's half, immediately turned around and put it back into our own half and allowed them to reset. This is the stuff I said before the game I don't want to see from Liverpool today. I don't want to see us just going side to sideways and backwards. If we can dispossess City, we need to attack them and we need to run at them and we need to commit men forward. Fabinho. Thiago. Little Scoopy dink out right hand side to Trent. Ruben Dias. What a signing he's been, by the way. Like, credit where it's due. He's an excellent centre back, and he's really got the best of John Stones alongside him as well for Manchester City, which, you know, pains me to say, but it is the truth. Bernardo Silva back to Stones. Stones to Phil Foden. Again, we pinch Phil Foden's pocket and then we just give it straight away again. It's not been a great start from the Reds, folks. I won't lie to you. We've looked lacking in pace, or I don't know. Just look, City are very good in possession. We know we're going to be having to work hard off the ball, but we haven't made it easy on ourselves when we have had possession so far. Exact same score prediction, Max Tiger, as yourself, mate. That's what I went for before the game. And somebody made a very good point in the chat there just a second ago, saying City are passing around trying to tire us. That's absolutely spot on, and they're doing a very good job of it, which is what's frustrating me here, is because we're wasting our own energy when we do have it. Mahrez now, he runs into the box but runs straight into Robbo. It's back with Riyad Mahrez. He floats the ball into the box. Fabinho heads it away. Salah brings it down now. He slips and it falls to Zinchenko. Now Raheem Sterling. Curtis Jones just hooks it away. Mane. He needs a bit of help. Back heels it, but there's nobody there. We're just not committing enough men when we're trying to counter. It's just coming back at us over and over again here. Look, I'm not saying City are easy to stop. I'm not saying that there's a simple solution to this, but I think we're being too respectful. That's the word I try and use to describe it so far. Bernardo Silva now. Ball out right hand side to Riyad Mahrez. Back into Bernardo Silva. Cancelo. Stones. See, just moving the ball around at their will, to be honest. And then that's a shocker of a pass there from Ruben Dias. I don't know what he was looking for, but he puts it straight into the stand. Niall says, turned into Serie A 20 years ago when the top teams cancel each other out in a 1-1 0-0 draws. Yeah, that's what none of us want to see. Like, we know that both of these teams are capable of excellent attacking, free-flowing football and playing the game in the way that we all love to see it being played. And yeah, you're right. But from City's perspective, I get it. A draw for them would be absolutely sound. Keep them grand away at the top of the league. From us, we need to win. We need to win. It's as simple as that. Fabinho now. Again, clears, gives it straight back to them. Genie. Trent switches the ball across. And it goes straight to Rodri. What are we at? Foden now. Again, last ditch challenge is well done. Genie. Genie brushes off Phil Foden with good strength. And then we slow it up and he gives it to Salah and we slow things down again. Lads, come on. I'm looking and there's no movement. No movement whatsoever ahead of the play. None. Firmino was almost standing still. Salah had nowhere to give the ball except back to our central defenders. And now here we are, ball back with Alisson again. I mean, it's got to get to a point where if we can't create anything going forward, just get Kabak on and move Henderson back into midfield. And we'll try and create something on this right hand side and allow Hendo to tuck in and cover Trent where needs be. Because this is... I don't recognise this Liverpool in recent weeks. 21.5 minutes gone. Thiago giving the ball away in midfield, but luckily Firmino steps in and then passes it straight out of play. Did he throw in? 21 and a half minutes of utter shite, ladies and gentlemen, is what we've been seeing so far from Liverpool. I know it's not easy playing against a team that has so much possession. I know it drains the energy. I know it's tough chasing things down, but what we've been able to do in these type of games in the past against City is counter at pace and counter in numbers. And I don't know what the plan is here. I genuinely do not know what the plan is. John Stones. Out to Silva. He cuts inside, gives it back to Ruben Dias. City's passing is crisp, it's incisive, it's to their man. It's opening up spaces. Now Gundogan's having a run. Well done, Trent, good defending. Thiago. And Gini turns straight into traffic. Oh, come on, lads. We need to be better. Now, he kicked the ball away, Oliver. He kicked the ball away, man. I've said this before, by the way. This isn't just me being Liverpool biased, but it pisses me off when players blatantly kick the ball away and the ref allows it to happen. Alisson. Thiago. Robbo. Shock horror, tucks back in and goes back to Thiago. Gini. Fabinho. Gini Wijnaldum. The 1-2 with Thiago. Gini gives it at left hand side to Andy Robertson. Press comes on from Silva, so he goes back inside to Gini. Hendo then tries to switch a play out right hand side. Zinchenko flicks it on. Trent manages to keep it in. Trent around the outside, ball in. Oh, that's a chance, Sadio, man, that's a chance! Sadio blares the header over the bar. Great work from Trent Alexander-Arnold on the right-hand side. Ball floated over by Hendo. Zinchenko flicks it. Trent picks up the ball, has a run. Turns Zinchenko inside out. Puts in a beautiful cross. Mane should have made it 1-0 and he blares the header over the bar. Oh, Sadio. Oh, there's no excuse. That was a beautiful ball, delivered on a sixpence. Oh, just nod it down, man. Get over it and just put it down into the ground. That's a chance. We haven't had many of them, but fuck me, that was a chance. Free kick here to Manchester City. Oh, 25 gone. Fabinho. Alisson. Look, there's no options for him. Eventually he has to try a risky pass to Robbo. Robbo does well, in fairness. Ball up the line now. He's asking a lot of Sadio Mane. John Stones goes back to Ederson. Keep pressing, Sadio. Keep pressing. Ederson puts his foot through it, launches it out left hand side towards Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling gets a snidey little push in the back that Michael Oliver lets go, and it's a Liverpool throw in. I did like that snidey little arm on the back there from Trent. Gini, Henderson, out left hand side to Robbo. Back to Henderson. Fabinho. Trent. Curtis Jones. Ball back to Fabinho. Thiago. Gini. Gini switches it out to Robbo. Good touch by Robbo. Sadio now. Look, the run was there from Firmino. It's too slow. If you could have slipped Firmino in down the left hand side, but instead turns back infield into traffic. Thiago, he gives the ball away. Fourth time in the game he's given the ball away, and we're only half an hour into it. Not even half an hour. Mahrez now for City on the counter attack. Oh, that'll be a free kick, and Sadio Mane will probably go into the book here as well. Mane clips his ankles. Riyad Mahrez cut inside. Mane clipped his ankle. I haven't seen a yellow card yet for Michael Oliver for the challenge. It's a free kick to Manchester City anyway. Is there a yellow for there? I haven't seen a yellow for Mane being given. Free kick to City. Right hand side of the Liverpool penalty area. Not really an angle for a shot. Gundogan's over the free kick. Liverpool are holding the line just along the 18-yard box. And they've overhit it. And the ball will go out for a throw into Liverpool. Far side, right beside the corner flag. We get into good positions then, pass back. Exactly. There's just what I look for, mate. When we pick the ball up in midfield, my eye goes away from the player in possession immediately and I look forward to see who's making runs, who's dropping between the line and what options the midfielders have. And it pisses me off when I look up and I see that movement, but the midfielders haven't looked up, or the other way around, when the midfielders do look up and there is no movement. Liverpool tried to take a free kick quickly, but the referee said the ball was still moving, so we bring it back. Right, now we're back underway. 28 minutes gone at Anfield, still scoreless. Hendo, Fabinho. Good footwork by Thiago. Gini Wijnaldum now across to Andy Robertson. Sadio. Goes back to Jordan Henderson. Cross to Fabinho. Gini Wijnaldum. Out to Robbo, left hand side. Robbo to Sadio. He's fouled. No, referee said he got the ball. I thought he went for the back of the man there, to be honest with you. Hendo won it back for Liverpool. Ball looking for Salah. It's cleared. Drops to Bobby Firmino. He has a strike. Oh! Good strike, Bobby, but good save by the keeper. That's more like it, Bobby. That's the Bobby we know and love. Just took a strike. Diaz headed it. Ball broke at the edge of the 18-yard box. Firmino, with a difficult volley over his shoulder, kind of didn't even look. Forces a very good save from Ederson. That's better, Bobby. Well done, fella. That's the Bobby Firmino we know and love. Corner to the Reds. Ball in. It's cleared by City. Phil Foden now on the counter-attack. Good tracking back by Curtis Jones, or Phil Foden was in. Now we launch it long, looking for the run of Mohamed Salah. Ruben Diaz plays the ball out and it'll go for a Liverpool throw in. End-to-end stuff there for a second from both sides. City showing how quickly they can counter, and Firmino showing how he can have a snapshot from nothing as well. So hopefully this is it starting to become a bit more of a better watch, folks. We're a half an hour in now, still scoreless. I wouldn't call it the best chance of the game, but the only keeper that's had to make a save so far has been Ederson from that Firmino volley. But, you know, City certainly did start the better side, but we're still scoreless here with half an hour gone. If you are enjoying the stream, ladies and gents, there's 2,250 of you guys in the chat. Please do hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video as well. Firmino. Ball down the line to Trent. Cross in from Trent. It's up in the air from Diaz. Ederson comes and claims it. Come on, the lads. Come on. I'll be honest with you, folks. If we can pull a win out today, I don't care how it comes about. I don't give a shite if it's a 98th minute. Trent Alexander-Arnold's arse in off the post. I don't care. If we could get any type of a win today, should boost our morale moving forward. But it's going to be difficult because City are playing well. But we're growing into the game. I feel as it goes on, we're growing into it a bit more. Henderson. Fabinho. Come on, lads. Robbo with the cross in now. Oh, Bobby. Lets it bounce over him. Bobby comes out now. Wins it back right hand side. Well done, Bobby. Curtis Jones. Goes back to El Capitan. Jordan Henderson. Fabinho. Henderson plays a bit of a risky pass, but it makes its way to Trent. Trent with a cross. Great defending that from John Stones. Heads it away. And we get a nice little corner out of it because Zinchenko miscontrolled it. Come on, boys. Another set piece opportunity. Come on. Come on, the Reds. I know, 71k, folks. Thank you so much. We're only 29,000 away from 100k. Oh, I don't want to curse. Oh, my days. Thank you. Love to all of you. If you are enjoying the stream, please do keep hitting that subscribe button. If this continues to go this way, I could be a full-time YouTuber by the latter point of the year. Never dreamt it. Ball in. It's headed away. Henderson. Leaves it for Robbo. Yes, Kabak is on the bench, Dan, mate. Kabak is. Davies isn't on the bench, but Ozan Kabak is on the bench today. Firmino. Salah. Genie. Neat little football this from the Reds. Curtis Jones. Back across to Thiago. Thiago out left hand side to Robbo. Back to Thiago. Salah. Oh, I could see what Curtis Jones was trying, but it wasn't on. But Robbo has it back. Good control. Go on, Robbo. Turns inside. Little flick to Bobby. Robbo tries to pull it back. Bobby still has it though. Bobby with a little Cruyff turn. Goes back to Thiago. Wrong way, Thiago, mate. We're playing the other direction. Come on. Jones. Out to Trent. 11 minutes to go in the first half. Still scoreless. Curtis Jones. Again back across to Hendo. I feel like we're growing into the game a bit more now, folks. Go on. Go on, Hendo. Go on, son. Ball out to Trent. To Curtis Jones. Sometimes I look at these things and I think one touch too many, lads. The right pass, but one touch too many before you've played it. Look, Salah should be having a field day out there against an inexperienced left back, Zinchenko. Let's be honest about it. City now have the ball, but we've won it back in midfield. Genie. We should be trying to get more one-on-one with Zinchenko every opportunity we get. Mane. Again, he's dispossessed. He looks. I know he's coming back from injury, but he looks so sloppy. Free kick now to Phil Foden, and Sadio Mane's just kicked the ball away. Again, I've got to be fair on this. It annoys me when anyone does it, even if it's one of our players. But anyway, it's a free kick to Manchester City inside the centre circle, just inside their own half. 35 minutes on the clock at Anfield, still scoreless. If you become a full-time YouTuber, Craig, please don't turn out like Jake Paul. And mate, I'm always going to be me. I can't, like, you'll never have to worry about me being up my own arse, mate. Because one, my family wouldn't allow it, nor would me mates. And nor would I go that way. Sterling. Penalty to Manchester City. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fabinho. With the foul. Yep. It's a penalty. Michael Oliver's dead right to point to the spot. Why did he even leave a leg out, Fabinho? And then he... Oh, penalty to Manchester City. It was a penalty. No argument for me on the decision. It's Gundogan against Alisson. He played it over the bar! Go on! Go on! Gundogan shits the bed and it's still scoreless. Go on! You'd love to see it. They do love blaring penalties over the bar, don't they? They do love it against Liverpool. Riyad Mahrez penalty is still orbiting around space and that one's going to follow it. We got away with one there. Fabinho got off the hook. Can I tell you a little something as well? 1 second, let me just work on this. Mane now, Liverpool on the counter attack. He cuts back inside. Genie goes out left hand side. Back to Hendo. To Robbo. Ball inside. Oh, Salah chests it, but his chest allowed the City player to get it and win it back. So when we were talking about the charity bet earlier on in the week, Connor said to me, messing, put it on a missed penno. It's I think it was like some ridiculous odds. Like 6 or 7 to 1 or something. And he said it to me, messing. Imagine we had of. It was an awful penalty from Gundogan. Like, awful. Tried to pick out the top corner. Alisson went the right direction, but it was a good 2-3 yards over the bar. And we get away with it. Hendo now. Knocks the ball forward. John Stones. So they throw into Liverpool left hand side. Stones cleared it. Henderson. Rolls it across to Fabinho. Fabinho back to Jordan Henderson. Hendo back out to Fabinho. Again, nice switch. Curtis Jones leaves it. Nice dummy from him. Rolls the ball through to Robbo. Back to Curtis Jones. Robbo, go on the overlap, son. Go on the overlap. Give him, look him. If he went on the overlap, look at the space that was down that left-hand side. But no, we're too scared. We're too scared of being dispossessed, so we go back again. Oh, this does my head in. Stop being pussies, lads, and grow a pair. We're capable of playing just as good, lads. We're capable of attacking just as well. Come on. Commit body forward. Salah now. Again, wrong option. Come on, boys. Keep pressing. We're working our way back into this game. Come on. Well in, Thiago. Cancelo with some good footwork. Frees up Bernardo Silva. Come on, boys. No worries, Connor. I'll sort that out now, buddy. That should be better, I hope. Audio should be a bit better there now. I've fired it up. No, it's the wrong one. No, audio should be okay. Hopefully that's alright. Trent to Salah. Ball across to Mane. Back to Salah. Strike. Michael, we appeal for a handball. Michael Oliver said no. Robbo now. Robbo with the ball across. Defended by City and it goes out for a throw in. I think it's being checked by Michael Oliver. I haven't seen the replay. It looked like it was very short distance. It does strike his hand. But you know, I think it was outside the box. I think he was outside the box when it struck his hand anyway. Either way, and it was too short distance, to be honest. I mean, I'd like us to get a pen, of course I would, but one, I think it was outside the box, and two, you can't. It was just too short distance. There's the dog from next door out. Again, just to wind me up. I swear that dog knows when Liverpool aren't winning and just comes out to wind me up. Salah now. He tries to switch across. City have it back. City now on the counter. Foden. Gundogan. It's out to Raheem Sterling now, left hand side. Sterling with the captain's armband on today for Man City. Gundogan. Rodri. Cancelo. John Stones now goes back to Ruben Dias. Rodri. Come on, the lads. Come on. Foden. Foden has a run. Fabinho steps in and wins the ball back. Thiago now. To Firmino. Hendo, man on. Man on. Gives it to Robbo. Back to Alisson. Just put your foot through it, fella. Take no chances. Oh, what control that was from Curtis Jones. And then he gives the ball to Raheem Sterling. Oh, my goodness. We've won it back though. Thiago has it. Firmino. To Sadio Mane. Run into the box, Sadio. It's a free kick to Liverpool right on the edge of the box. Sadio was fouled. Bobby plays the ball into him. Sadio controls it. Foul there. Then he gets up. Yeah, it's a free kick to Liverpool right on the edge of the box. Chance here. Chance to get a good strike away before half time. It was definitely outside the box. About half a yard outside the box. Left hand side. So you'd imagine it suited better to a right footer. Salah standing over it, Trent standing over it. Lad, please don't do this stupid thing where we move the ball and let the wall charge on us. Just hit the damn thing. Put your foot through it. Have a shot. Don't move it. Don't change the angle. Don't waste the opportunity. Just have a crack and make the keeper work. Dog, please, mate. I'm trying to concentrate here. Big moment. I know you're trying to distract the City defence, mate. Big moment, though. Right, here we go. Thiago's over it. Trent's over it. Salah's over it. City have a big wall there. Thiago takes off the wall. Goes out for a corner. Very hard to get it up and down from that distance. It's a corner to Liverpool anyway. Trent taking the corner, the ball's not even over the quadrant. Ball in. Mane, headed straight at the keeper. That's two headers Sadio's had. City now try a counter again with Raheem Sterling. Plays the ball to Foden. To Liverpool throw in. Well done, lads. Good tracking back. Any fake scores you get booted out, mate, so don't even bother wasting your fucking time. 2 minutes of additional time at the end of the first half, ladies and gents. 2 minutes of additional time. Ball launch long. Gundogan. Fabinho. Henderson heads it forward. Ruben Dias steps in then. Alisson, come and claim this fella. No, he lets it bounce and Gundogan has it. Left hand side of the penalty area. Ball out left hand side to Raheem Sterling. Oh, please, dog, shut up. Please, mate, shut up. Thiago. That dog is honestly, it sounds like a Kango hammer in my head. And by the way, I don't mean to sound like I'm a dog lover and a dog owner, but I also have hearing sensitivity issues as part of my Asperger's, and that's, I can't concentrate on that with that dog barking. Alisson. Henderson. It's cleared by Cancelo. Fabinho. Gini. Thiago. We're almost at the 2-minute mark at the end of the first half, folks. Mane now. Even right at the end of the first half, we don't have a run at them. Half time, ladies and gentlemen, it's scoreless. Liverpool 0, Manchester City 0. City with the best chance of the game. Gundogan blared a penalty over the bar after Fabinho fouled Raheem Sterling. A half time at Anfield, it's Liverpool 0, Manchester City 0. Let us know your thoughts in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to check a couple of things here for 1 second. Of so many messages. I need to check if any of them are important. No. Right, back to you wonderful people. Good first half, come on the Reds. I thought it was an average first half, mate, if I'm being honest with you. I thought we were far too respectful of Manchester City. We let them dictate the tempo early on. We let them move the ball around to try and tire our legs. But as the game and the half went on, I do think we came back into it a little bit. Mane had a couple of headers. He should have scored one of them. Let's be quite honest about it. The first one he should have tucked away. Firmino with a very good snapshot to force a good save from Ederson as well. But other than that, it's been not the attack fest that we'd hoped for, but it's still 0-0 at half time. The game's still there to be won. And hopefully Kloppo can make the adjustments at half time that allows us to go out there and get these 3 points, ladies and gents. It was a horrendous penalty, wasn't it? It really was. How are we, Tala, and everybody else that's coming in? Amazing football from both teams, said Jay Beckford. Chris Legit has put in the chat there for his nephew if anybody wants to click the GoFundMe link. This is a nerve-wracking game to watch. It really is, mate. My nerves are shattered. I'm not going to lie to you. My heart, Craig, said Lace. I'm with you, man. Remy, how are you, buddy? Welcome in. Attacking the cop now, said RSH. Yep, we will be in the second half, mate. But, yeah, there isn't as many. Connor has pinned, again, the GoFundMe link for Michelek's operation. Again, I'm probably butchering the young man's pronunciation of his name there. But, again, this is what it's all about. That young man in bad need of a liver transplant, ladies and gentlemen. You've probably heard me talking about the story before. The link is at the top of the chat. If you can help in any way, please do. Again, the charity bet is still on with Boyle Sports. Firmino scores, then €125 will be going towards our fund for PA the House. And again, you still have half-time chances to get over there, get a bet on with Boyle Sports if you haven't done so, if you have a Boyle account. If you do sign up and place your first tenner bet, you will receive a £10 free bet as well for signing up. Rob, on man of the match so far, said Michaela. It was an awful game. I thought it was crap as well, mate. I don't think we played well at all. I mean, I see some people in the chats being respectful of both sides and saying that, you know, two good teams, and they are two very good teams, two excellent teams, but we can certainly play better than that. We need to have a bit more balls, is the word that I want to use here. I mean, City just run it. When City get their chance to counter-attack, they go and they go quick and they go a force. When we do, we seem to turn back into traffic and we're almost afraid to commit. And we can't have that happening in the second half. We need to find a way to commit men, to get men forward, to go on the overlap, to drive at the defence. But look, there's still time. Klopp will make the adjustments. He'll have his video analysis there at half-time ready for the lads. Salah needs to get into the game. Yeah, exactly. He's up against a relatively inexperienced left-back there. A good young left-back in Zinchenko, but, you know, he should be fancying his chances up against him. So he's want to be getting them in one-on-one situations as often as we possibly can. What are you chatting? That was a great first half. I'm chatting my opinion, Jamie. And if you don't like my opinion, mate, you know, you've put yours in. I respect your opinion, but I thought it was an average first half, and I thought they cancelled each other out. I thought City started a lot better, and look, this is my opinion, mate, from my lifetime of watching the game. If you have a different opinion, I respect that opinion, but am I sitting here slagging off your opinion? No, so be a bit more respectful towards others, mate, and you'll get that respect back. It's not too much to ask, human decency, is it? If not, mate, you know where the door is. Curtis is fast. Yeah, Curtis Jones, I was delighted to see him in the starting 11. I think he's justified that start as well. He's been all over the pitch. Would I make any changes at half time? As I touched on earlier on, it would be a bit risky, to be fair, but if we really wanted to go with this a bit more, I would bring Kabak on. I would take Genie out of midfield and I would put Henderson in there to give us a bit more strength on that right hand side. It'll add a bit more protection to Trent as well, and it will also allow Trent more chance to go on the overlap and Henderson to get those whipped in early crosses that he loves so much in from that right hand side. So that's, if that was, I know you're probably expecting me to say go for an all out attacking one, but that's the change that I would make if I had the opportunity. But then again, I don't know what Kabak's been like in training, so the gaffer will know that. Sean Byrne said, if City turns you over, they'll pull away. I agree, Sean. I don't disagree with you whatsoever, mate. City leave here with the 3 points today. Even for, I know United are closer to City than we are, but even if they leave here with the 3 points today, to me, Man City have won the league. I can't see anybody stopping them if they take the 3 points today. But those points are still there to be played for, and we can get out of this. We can get into the second half, and I just want to see a bit more confidence in our play, a bit more belief in the lads and their own ability, because they're wonderful footballers. You can see that these two sides are in a different moment right now. Manchester City are a side that's on the winning streak, full of confidence, moving the ball around with absolute belief and side to side and quick incisive pass and breaking forward when they need to. And we just seem a little bit more on edge. I mean, we've not really done anything wrong, to be fair, but we're just a little bit more placid than I'd like to see us in this type of a game. Jones, 3 interceptions, 1 clearance, 1 tackle, 27 out of 30 passes completed. That's a very good number, Mustafa. That's some good statistics for the first half there, mate. Philip said, I'm a diehard Evertonian, but love your insight and passion. Fair dues, lad. Thanks, Philip. Appreciate that, man. Really do. Have a lovely weekend, fella, and lots of love to you and the family, buddy. Excuse me, folks. Bit of a tickly cough today. If Origi subs on, I'm switching the game off, said Fahim. Mate, I'm not even allowing my mind to go there yet. Stop asking me about Origi, folks, please. I'm doing my best to be calm here today. Curtis needs to play more. I've been screaming it. I mean, you've seen any of the videos that I've done with Leon from Boyle or any of the chats we've had, you've always heard us saying we think that Curtis Jones should be in there because he has the quick feet, he has a good passing range, and he's not afraid to take people on and take chances. And look, taking a chance won't always pay off, but I'd rather, if you want to try, and we need to win this game, so I'd rather be taking them chances, as in having taken on a man, going on the overlap, that type of stuff that you've seen me talking about before. Do you think Salah will score? To be honest, I don't mind who scores. If Liverpool score, buddy, it doesn't matter to me who it is. A goal will be a goal at this moment in time. I mean, if I had to, I'd like it to be Firmino for a charity bet, of course. If Firmino could score and we could raise a few quid for charity, that would be great. Do you prefer Bulmer cider? I don't drink cider, mate. Cider give me heartburn. When I did drink it back in the day, I used to drink what was it called? It wasn't a cider, it was a Perry. What was it called? Hudson Blue. Hudson Blue. That's what I used to drink when I was a kid. When I started drinking the old cider. So it was a pear cider, so Perry I think it's called. But yeah, Hudson Blue was the drink for me back in the day. Congrats on 71k. Thank you, folks. But look, we want to keep pushing on. If you are enjoying the stream, halftime's the perfect time to hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video. Your boy Craig is probably about 6 months away from maybe going full time at this if this growth continues. So this is why I'm so passionate about it. Every subscriber we get makes us more attractive to potential sponsors, makes it easier for us to try and get ourselves out there and go full time at this malarkey. I don't think I'm not saying we've any God-given right to be full-time at it, but when we're so close, we're 6 maybe months away. If you can help us out by just hitting that sub button and dropping a like on the video, that'll be absolutely tickety-boo. If you are enjoying the stream, there are super chats and super stickers. You can also become a member of Anfield Agenda FC. I'm sure some of our members can whack in all the emojis now into the chat as well that our members get. You also get the Anfield Agenda logo beside your name. That logo appears bronze to start with, then it becomes silver, gold, and eventually the Anfield Agenda red badge. We're working on the 1 year anniversary badge as well, because we've only been, I think We don't have a member yet that's here a year, but there's a few that are closing in on it. But most importantly for me, you get access to our Discord group, which is where we share early team news, where we share transfer gossip, where we give our subscribers and members the heads up on what's happening with the channel, what interviews we have, and all that kind of stuff. It's $4.99 a month. There's a link in the description, or you might see the blue join button on your screen. If you want to become a member of Anfield Agenda FC, that is the way to do it, my friends. Craig could be off to Dubai. That's the dream, man. That is the dream. Yeah, so I'm saying before, for people who wouldn't be aware, if this goes full time and if we don't set up office here in Ireland, could be setting up Anfield Agenda in Dubai or elsewhere. But it won't affect any of the content wherever we are, because that's the beauty of doing what we do. There's a lot of great startup opportunities in Dubai for new tech businesses and stuff like that. So it is an attractive place to go and set up something like this. So, but look, it's a long way away. Right now, I'm only concerned about potential 3 points for the Reds. By the way, can I ask, who's the other guys beside Craig hosting a channel? Our channel or this channel? So, the channel is run by myself and Connor Crosby. We're the people that started and founded Anfield Agenda. Then there's Jack Gill, who does stuff with us as well. There's Steve Bland, who's on our podcast. That's pretty much it on Anfield Agenda. We have a sister channel called Mundo Sporto that we started in December. That's a completely unbiased, straight down the middle, no Liverpool centric nature to it whatsoever. At the moment, we're doing watch-alongs of non-Liverpool games on there. We're going to be covering Premier League darts and lots of other stuff. So you'll see Lee Chappie over there, you'll see myself over there, Dave Azzopardi from Talking Wolves, Corey from the Hammers or the West Ham Way. You'll see some of the guys from Claude Nabansta's channel. You'll see Jack Gill again over there. You'll see lots of us. Oh, and also we've got Ian Brewster and Leon. Ian Brewster's Rian's dad, and Leon, they're regular contributors to the Anfield Agenda channel as well. We do a show with them every 2 weeks. We've got the Anfield Agenda podcast that comes out every Wednesday on Acast, iTunes and Spotify. But yeah, again, nothing but Reds. The other guys who come across and do our team announcement shows, they sub to their channel as well. Steve and Kyle are two guys from America, two passionate Liverpool fans that put on a great show. Again, there's a link to their channel in the description. Make sure to go over and give them a sub. They were the guys that did the team announcement or the team news show earlier on today, and always do a cracking job. So yeah, the family's getting bigger here at Anfield Agenda, and it's great. Times are going well, folks, and it's only because of your fantastic support. Will you be watching the Super Bowl? Absolutely, mate. As soon as this is done and my post-match is done, I will be settling in for the Barcelona game, and then I'll be settling in for the Super Bowl, and that'll be my Sunday night, mate. I'm not working tomorrow. I'm taking tomorrow off, ladies and gentlemen. I say working, this isn't a job, but I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm taking tomorrow off completely. But, as I did say, Jack Gill will be recording with Paul Gallagher. That's the brother of Liam and Noel Gallagher. We'll be recording with him tomorrow for a reaction of today's game. But I'll be back then on Tuesday. So I'll be taking tomorrow off, and then I'll be back on Tuesday. Lots of stuff on Tuesday. Watch along, I think, of United's game on Tuesday in the FA Cup against or West Ham. Because if so, I'm doing that on Mundo Sporto. I have lots of stuff. Busy week ahead. Am I playing FPL? Yeah, but I'm shy. I'm honestly, mate, I'm horrendous at FPL. I keep forgetting to update my team and stuff. But I'd be lying if I say I don't play it, but I just play very, very badly, mate. MMA Agenda. No, Mundo Sporto, for those of you that aren't aware, it's not going to be just a football channel. We're going to do boxing, we're going to do MMA, we're going to do darts, we're going to do football, of course, and then next season, when the next NFL season starts, we'll be doing NFL as well. It's a complete sports channel we're going to be doing with Mundo Sporto. Just to start off, we're just doing football at the minute as we ease in. But we only be putting up content on there since December, and we're already past 11,000 subscribers on there. So thank you so much. There is a link in the description to Mundo Sporto if you haven't already signed up. I say signed up, I meant became a member or subscribed. You know what I mean? I'm dumb, don't forget that. I don't remember you, Mark. No, honestly, I don't. Sorry, mate. But don't take that personally. I've got a memory like a goldfish. Will I also stream rugby on Mundo Sporto? I've no immediate plans to, but you'll never know, mate. But probably not. Probably not, to be honest. Right, teams are coming back out now for the second half, ladies and gentlemen. The Reds are going to be attacking the cop end as we like to do in the second 45. Any interest in the NBA? I've been watching a bit, mate. Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm into it, but I've been watching a lot more of it lately. I was watching the Lakers the other night, and oh my god, the last quarter from them in particular, they just absolutely ran away with it. LeBron James put on an absolute masterclass. And was it Jovic last night was playing as well? I can't remember who he was playing for. That's how little I'm interested. But I was watching last night again, and this guy Jovic put up 50 points in that game as well, which was, I can't remember, was it the Memphis Grizzlies? I can't remember who it was actually. That's how little, but I do watch it a bit. Right, second half, folks, about to get underway at Anfield. As always, shout out to our sponsors, Boyle Sports, without whom we wouldn't be here today doing this. Right, and we're underway to second half. We launch it out left hand side. It's nodded down by Mane. Ball's back up in the air. City clear, but only as far as Jordan Henderson. I'm looking around. I'm not seeing any changes anyway from the Reds. Ball back with Alisson. Back to Fabinho. Ball chipped forward. It's knocked into midfield. Bernardo Silva gets there first. Then Trent clears it. Go on, Sadio. Go on, you have him, man. Go on. Take him on. Take him on. Salah, why? Why did he... Oh, fuck. What is wrong with Mane? Why is he afraid to run? That's how City got their penalty. They drove directly into the penalty area and forced a challenge. Come on. He was one-on-one there. One-on-one with John Stones or Diaz. I think it was Stones. And he tried to play Salah in. Run at him, man. Take him on. If nothing else, like you did in the first half when you won the free kick, you'll get fouled. That's, again, another good attacking opportunity just wasted. Robbo. He cuts inside, has a little run. Firmino now. Thiago switches it out nicely to Curtis Jones, left hand side. Jones. Thiago. He tries to pick out Mane, but again, it's a misplaced pass from Thiago. I don't know what you're moaning at Mane for, Thiago, mate. You played it straight to a City player, so it didn't matter what run he made, he still wasn't getting there. A load of fireworks going off now behind the cop. Hendo. Ball out to Fabinho. Fabinho to Trent, who's hugging this right touchline. He cuts inside, gives the ball to Thiago. Thiago back across to Curtis Jones. Mane. Outside of the foot pass to Trent, it's a nice ball. Trent tries an early ball in. It's cleared by City. Foden fixes it on to Gundogan. Gundogan lays it out now to Raheem Sterling. Sterling cuts inside. Gundogan has it back now. Good pressure from Liverpool. Force Manchester City back inside their own half. Again, ball out left side. Gundogan. Sterling. Offside, you love to see it. You love to see it. Free kick to the Reds. Alisson to Fabinho. Fabinho plays the ball into Firmino, but he's dispossessed by Zinchenko. Rodri now. He rolls the ball across to João Cancelo. Gundogan. Foden. Gives it straight to Trent, who gives it straight back to Phil Foden. Raheem Sterling now. Cuts inside. Sterling to Foden. Foden. Alisson saves. Gundogan's there and it's 1-0 Manchester City. Fuck's sake. And it all came from Trent giving the fucking ball straight back to Phil or to what's his face? Phil Foden. Fucking stupidity again. And look, Sterling drove into the penalty area. Foden has a shot, Alisson saves it. And then it's a simple tap in for Gundogan. Nothing more Alisson could do about it. And again, our own fucking worst enemies. Giving the ball away in the edge of our own 18-yard box. It's just not good enough. It's fucking shite defending. It's stupidity. We are our own worst enemies at times. It's fucking ridiculous. What is Trent thinking about? It's 1-0 to Manchester City. Klopp, just take the brakes off now, mate. We might as well lose 20-0 or draw 1-1 or win 2-1. There's no point in holding back anymore. Fuck's sake. I'm lost for words at how our own stupidity continues to bite us in the arse. Fuck's sake, Trent, like, if a 10-year-old did that, what's one of the first things you're taught as a footballer? Do not play the ball across your own box. Do not play the ball across your own box. Trent wins it back and gave it straight to Phil fucking Foden. Zinchenko now for City. Ball down the line to Foden. Cross in. It's over everyone's head and Robbo just about gets there. I swear to God, Klopp, if you bring Divock Origi on, mate, I swear to fucking God. Diaz. Foden. This is the possibility of losing 3 home games in a row in the league. 3 games at Anfield in a row we're facing up to losing here. That's unacceptable. Still time to get something from this. I'm not writing us off yet, but when you're gifting teams opportunities like we just did there, and when we're missing opportunities like Mane did with his header, I don't know, folks. I'm trying to stay positive, but inside I'm so angry. Foden now. How are you all feeling in the chat? City fans celebrating, you've every right to celebrate your goal. Nothing wrong with that. You guys have every right to be happy your team are 1-0 up. I guess you care now. No, about your club, mate. SKF dog. Oh no, your club's an absolute shit heap, mate. I couldn't give 2 fucks about Manchester City as a club. Honestly, that won't change no matter if we beat you 10-1 or lose 10-0. I still think you're an Irish Wigan. So that won't change, no. And I'm not being salty. I've said that for weeks. I've said it for months. I despise your club. Not your fans. Not your fans at all. But your club and the way it's structured and the way it's run. You know and I know that you're just an Irish Wigan. But you're allowed to celebrate, mate. Have your moment. Your team are winning. No problems on that whatsoever. But it won't change my opinion. Nothing will change my opinion of the club, of your club. Some of your fans are class. I'll absolutely give you that. But I just don't like your club, mate. I won't hide it. Ball launched clear now by Ederson. I wonder what the gaffer will do here to try and change this one up, folks. What are we thinking? I mean, we're 9 minutes into the second half. We're 1-0 down. What do we do to change it? If you look at the bench, we could bring on Kabak and push Henderson up. Origi is on there, of course, if you want to go down that route. What else have we got? Milner's there, but can he really change this game? Chamberlain, maybe? Chamberlain could be a shout. Firmino now. Lays it inside the Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones turns back. Strike. Unlucky, mate. It's high and over the crossbar. It's still 1-0 to Manchester City. Almost 10 minutes gone in the second half. And look, I'll be quite blunt. Manchester City deserve their lead, in my opinion. I don't begrudge them. The way the goal came about makes me absolutely furious as a Liverpool fan. I feel like smashing my fucking television, but I can't deny that City have been the better side in this game for the majority of it. Certainly created more and looked more incisive and playing with more confidence. So, you know, from that point of view, you'd probably say with the penalty in that as well that, you know, being 1-0 up isn't a shock. But from our point of view, I just want to see more. I just want to see more positivity in the way we go about moving forwards. Genie. Sadio. Trent. Ball goes out. Maybe a corner to the Reds. Come on, boys. Come on. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Corner to Liverpool. Come on, boys. Come on. Good delivery here, Trent fella. Now he's leaving it for Robbo. Going for an in-swinger here by the looks of it. He's given the signal already. 2 arms out down by his side. Don't know what that means, but that's the signal. Shaqiri's a good shout as well, by the way, from people in the chat. Robbo with the cross. It's headed away by Manchester City. Second ball by Jones is headed back to Trent. Trent fires a hopeful ball upfield. And City calmly play their way out on this right hand side. Come on, Kloppo. Shake it up a bit, mate. Give Hendo a bit more license to get forward. Maybe Kabak and Shaqiri. Maybe Kabak and Chamberlain. I'm just spitballing here with ideas. Free kick to City now, right hand side. Foul by Bobby Firmino. They take it quickly. Fabinho steps in and wins it back. Robbo comes back. Good tracking back, Robbo. Good work, fella. Wijnaldum. Curtis Jones. I mean, this is it. This is our title hanging by a thread. Not that there was really much chance, in my opinion, we were in a title race, but to have absolutely any hope, we needed these 3 points today. And even at that, it's a far stretch. Like, Jones. Curtis Jones. Jones! Oh, it's inches wide. Oh, it's inches wide. Oh! Great work, Curtis Jones. Lovely switch across to him. Gets a little bit of a lucky break in the box. Shifts onto his right foot. Oh, it's inches wide of the post. Takes a deflection. It was actually good defender from John Stones. Credit where it's due to him. Here comes the cross. Again, it's headed away. Why are we insisting on putting balls in when City's 2 centre-backs are bigger than our 3 forwards combined, probably? Good defender by Stones, though, to get a nick on that. I thought Jones just pulled it wide, but again, good play from Curtis Jones. Good positive stuff from him. Mane. Genie. Fabinho. Ball back to Alisson. Hendo, look, he's got no options there. Like, this is what's pissing me off. Like, these lads are playing here like this is a training match. Come on, boys. Where's the tempo? Jones, Firmino, Thiago, Curtis Jones, Gini Wijnaldum. Curtis Jones, I tell you what, no matter what, whatever happens here, Curtis Jones is one hell of a footballer, ladies and gents. Jones to Thiago. Thiago. Firmino flicks across to Jones. It's back with Genie. Thiago. We're starting to play 10 yards further forward now. Curtis Jones again has a run in. Tries to slip in Sadio, but Gundogan read it well. Trent, well done Trent. Good defending, lad. Well done. Back with Alisson now. Come on, boys. Up it. Come on. Come on. Starting to get on the front foot a little bit more now. Curtis Jones. Sadio. Again, dispossessed. He's just not right, Sadio. He's not himself. Now City have men over. Bernardo Silva can move it quickly. Thankfully, Fabinho puts a bit of pressure on him, which slows the Manchester City counter-attack down. Now Raheem Sterling has that left-hand side. He pulls it back to Gundogan. Back to Raheem Sterling. He goes back to Zinchenko. How long is Klopp going to leave it? Like, I mean, our Premier League title defence is hanging by a thread. He needs to go. There's no point in not being risk averse. We need to go for this. 100% we need to just go for it. Stones out right hand side to Mahrez. Mahrez forgets the ball but then manages to win it back. Cancelo. We've 6 days to our next game as well, so these lads should be running themselves into the ground here. I know they're mentally fatigued, I get it, I understand it's been a draining season all around for every club, but come on lads, don't just give up your title with a whimper. Gundogan. Rodri. Henderson clears it. Genie does look gassed. It's a fair point. A few people in the chat are saying Genie looks exhausted. He does. Genie looks exhausted and Mane doesn't look himself. Now, to be fair, Sadio is coming back from a little knock, but he just doesn't look at it today. And I love him. We all love him. We love all the front three boys, but it's just not clicking. Ball down the right hand side looking for Salah. Go on, Mo. Go on. He's brought down. Penalty. Penalty for Liverpool. Penalty. Penalty. That's better. That's what I'm talking about. Get the ball. Run at them. Run at them. He pulls Salah and Salah... Yeah, well, go to ground, Mo. You're damn right to go to ground, fella. Too many times these lads have been honest. Go to ground, exactly like Sterling did, exactly like any other player would. Well done, Mohamed Salah. Won the penalty. And Ruben Dias gets booked. Well done, Mo. Fuck this staying on your feet, mate. Learn. Go down. Well done. Salah now over the penalty. Come on, Mo. Come on. Mohamed Salah against Ederson. 62 minutes on the clock. Come on, Mo. Goal! Lazzo! Mo Salah! Mo Salah! Mo Salah! Running down the wing. Diaz shits himself. Pulls him down. He's the king. Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Go on, son. 1-1. Go on. Go on, Mo. Game on. 1-1. Come on, boys. Come on! Never a penalty. Don't care. Cry more. As you said to me earlier on. Cry more. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. Mo Salah, super chat. You love the emojis in the goal. Love to see it, Suxy. Well done. Come on, the boys. Come on. Low lie the fields of Anfield Road, where once we watched the King. Can he play? And could he play? Steve Highway on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Anfield Road. Come on, boys! Come on! We can get this. Come on. Firmino now. Back to Thiago. Cross in, blocked. Come on, boys. Come on. 25 to go. Oh, there's a couple of salty Manchester City fans in the chat. Is there? Oh, are we hurt? Is that a dirty cheat? Oh, it's okay. Boo-boo. Boo-boo. How can you not have the honesty? I had the honesty to say that was a penalty for Raheem Sterling. Look back at my coverage. I had the honesty to sit here and say that was a penalty. How you can't say the same for Mohamed Salah just shows that you're incapable of honesty. And just shows why I don't like Manchester City. It just shows it. You're incapable of being honest about it. It was a nailed on penalty, mate. Call it as it is. Stop crying. I wonder that. No, a serious question. 1 second. Those tears you're shedding, are they tears or is it oil that's dripping down your face? Genuine question. Ball moved out left side now by City to Gundogan. 24 to go. Look, this game is still in the balance, absolutely. City are still capable of winning it. We're capable of winning it, but it's just great to be back into the game. Now we need to go and keep pushing on. Well done, Trent, lads. Well done. Long ball looking for Mane. Ball bounces down. Rodri. It's back with Stones. Stones goes out right hand side. Bernardo Silva. He's fouled in fairness by Andy Robertson. That'll be a free kick to Manchester City. Here comes Shaqiri now. Did somebody say power cube time? Can I get an Eggman? Can I get a Ric Flair? Woo! Come on, Shaq. James Milner about to come on. Thiago's coming off. To be fair, Thiago does look a little bit knackered. He's played a lot of football. He's coming off for Shaqiri. And I'm not sure who James Milner's coming on for as of yet. You'd imagine Genie, because Genie looks knackered, but it's Curtis Jones. I don't agree with that decision whatsoever. I thought Curtis Jones was having a cracking game. Anyway, Klopp brings on James Milner. So double substitution in midfield. Thiago off, Curtis Jones off, James Milner and Shaqiri on. Let's see how we set up now. Come on, the lads. 23 to go. Come on, lads. Sterling has it left hand side. Foden's in the middle. Strike. Wide. City looking for another penalty. Michael Oliver waves it away. I'll tell you what, in fairness, Phil Foden has had a very good, I don't want to call it a breakthrough season for Foden because he's been around for a couple of years now, but you know, credit where it's due. I've said on many streams, well, I love the beautiful game and I give credit where it's due. He's a proper footballer, is Phil Foden. He really is. Josh, thank you for the super chat. Did everyone please share and support Chris and his nephew in the GoFundMe? There is a link in the description as well, folks. I will bring it up again at the end of the game. Firmino now. Mane. Go on, turn and run now. Slip them in down the left hand side. Robbo now. You've turned back, mate. Slowed the whole attack down now. Firmino. Little ball inside to Mane. Mane turns. Ball back to the far post. Zinchenko heads it away. Shaqiri brings it down. His pass is intercepted. Sterling has it now. Gundogan. City now start to counter-attack. Gundogan rolls the ball in left channel towards Phil Foden. Foden goes around Fabinho, who has to bring him down and take a yellow. Had to do it. Had to take that one for the team. The irony, by the way, of Manchester City players having the cheek to complain when somebody pulls them down on a counter-attack when they literally do it 50 times a fucking month. Every single time a team's counter-attacking. They're known for Fernandinho and their midfielders stopping counter-attacks, and Foden turns around screaming at the referee. Come on, lads. Like, he got his yellow. Shit happens. Brendan, thank you for the super chat, mate. Much appreciated. Dive. Yeah, I don't care. Don't care, mate. Don't care. Cry more. Gundogan. Ball back. Foden. Whips it in. It's 2-1 to City. The offside flag's up. It will be checked by VAR, of course. Let's see. Yeah, I think they're offside. I mean, it'll be one of these tight ones, but to my eye, that looks offside. VAR will check it, of course. It looks offside to me, but, you know, I'm not the one making these decisions. Gabriel Jesus getting ready to come on now for Manchester City. He's gone to replace Riyad Mahrez. Offside given, no goal. No goal. No goal. I repeat, no goal. Still 1-1. There was a substitution taking place. That's why I had no info for you. No goal. Still 1-1. 18 minutes to go. Alisson, stop dicking. Oh my god, what are you doing, man? Jesus Christ. Just about got away with that. Again, though, we've given the ball back to City. Fabinho. Alisson, just put your foot through it, pal. Nope, he kicks it straight out. Kicks it straight to Phil Foden. Good man. Now it is 2-0. It is 2-1 to City. Again, it's Gundogan. And it comes from us fucking around at the back. Are you fucking idiot stupid? What the fuck goes through your brain? You fucking dope. My God. My God, man. My God. What goes through your brain? You fucking dope. Kick the cunt ball. Fuck me. Twice. Twice in the space of 30 seconds. Twice. Oh my God. You kick the ball. Put your boot through it and lash it over the top end. You fucking clown. Oh my God. My God. Oh, that is disgraceful. Fucking disgraceful. Both goals, we've given them to them on a silver platter by giving the ball away. Both of them. Oh my God. Oh my God. The game's 1-1. We've just dragged ourselves back into it. And you're taking chances like that. Fuck right off. The 2 goals, both of them. Here, have the ball, lads. Have the ball. Work away, sure. Here, have the league title. Do you want anything else? Fucking hell. Oh my God. What am I seeing? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. The levels of stupidity from our players today have been just beyond comprehension. Oh my God. Fair play to Gundogan. Foden pulling it across from a City side. Nothing to do with you, lads. You got your goal, but from our side, oh my God. 2 goals and we've gifted them both to them. Alisson dicking around twice in the space of 20 seconds. Nearly caught Fabinho out and then gives... Now he's giving it straight to him again! He's giving it to him again! It's 3-1! Alisson's done it twice! He's done it twice! Oh my fucking... Fucking Jesus! What the fuck? Oh my God! Oh my God! How is this possible? What the fuck? What is it? Oh, is he on? Oh my God! Oh my God! Jesus! Fuck me! Honestly, mate! Honestly, come on! Come on! Have you taken something here? What's going on? That's not right! That's not right! That is fucking ridiculous! Jesus Christ! What are you doing, fella? What are you doing? Fucking dope! What are you doing? That's fucking ridiculous! Oh my God! That's embarrassing. That is... How do I even summarise that? Every single one of Manchester City's 3 goals, we've handed them on a silver fucking platter. Alisson's been at fault for 2 of them and Trent gave away the other one. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Unacceptable. Just handing them the league title. Just handing it to them on a silver platter. By the way, fair play to City. Nothing against Manchester City here. Like, nothing to do with them. They took their chances that we gifted to them. And every City fan has the right to be in here gloating and bantering. This is part of what we do. I fully accept the banter and all that, but that's criminal. Absolutely criminal. That is... There isn't even an explanation for it. Like, there's no words that can comprehend the stupidity of what Alisson has done twice in the space of, 5 minutes? We've gone from being back into the game at 1-1 to giving Manchester City the league title. That is... I'm sorry. There's just not... These lads need to sort this shit out. I know that the rest of the team can't comprehend for Alisson gifting away goals like that, but oh my God. Someone said Alisson got paid off. Honestly, immediately gone through my head, I'm thinking, but like I would never accuse... Obviously he hasn't done that, but... Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know what to say. I will do the honourable thing and congratulate Manchester City. I'll always be that person to congratulate a team that wins. But I'm sorry, we as Liverpool fans live and breathe every minute of these games. And for our players in the last roll of the dice today to try and hang on to this championship, we have gifted Manchester City 3 goals and a penalty. We don't deserve to retain this title. Manchester City fully deserve to win it if they go on to win it. We've been an embarrassment. This title defence has been an embarrassment. Yes, I know we've had injuries and I fully appreciate that, but I'm sorry. The injuries don't account for those stupid mistakes. That is, honest to God, it's ridiculous. Oh, look, as I said, all I'll say is I always congratulate a winner when we lose a game. And look, there's still time, but we don't look like we're getting anywhere near back into this game the way things are. Milner now on the left channel. His cross is blocked. Goes out for a throw in. I accept all the banter in the chat, by the way. I accept it all. No problem. Everybody, have a pop. You're entitled to it. Leave them be, mods. Honestly, all the mods, leave them be. They're entitled to come in and gloat. Absolutely. It's part of what we do. We got to respect the banter when it comes both ways, but I'm not angry at the Manchester City fans here. I'm not angry at Manchester City as a club here. I'm not angry at the referee. I'm purely just pissed off at our players. That's it. It's criminal. You cannot give the ball away 3 times against Manchester City around your own 18-yard box, and for a goalkeeper to do it twice in the space of 5 minutes, not having learned from the first time. It's criminal. I'm sorry. There's no excuse for it, and I'm not going to hide behind, oh, we've had great. Like, that's just bullshit. Let's call it as it is. It's complete nonsense. Carl said the problem is Thiago doesn't suit our style. Mate, Thiago was nothing to do with and you know I love you, Carl. Thiago was nothing to do with the fact that Trent passed the ball to Phil Foden. Thiago was nothing to do with the fact that Alisson chipped the ball straight to a City player. And Thiago was nothing to do with the fact that we gave it to another Manchester City player again. That's all down to our own stupidity, pal. And fair play to City, they took their chances. And look, I'll give credit always where it's due. But there's a fourth now. 4-1. Phil Foden. Manchester City have come to Anfield and absolutely destroyed us on our own patch. Phil Foden with an excellent goal for the 4th one for City, and look, I'm past anger. He is a baller. I said it to you earlier on in the stream. He's an extremely talented young man, and he's just buried in the 4th. And it's 4-1 to City, and they play like champions. Again, it was straight down Alisson's throat, but putting his hands above his head seems to be something he's incapable of today as well. That's fuck off, Alisson. Alisson, like, fair play to Foden, but fuck off, Alisson. Like, honestly, mate. I'd have saved that. You'd have saved that. Kelleher would have saved that. Adrian would have saved that. I'm not taking that away from Phil Foden. Fair play to the lad. He got his 10th goal of the season. But Alisson has been an absolute joke today. An absolute joke. I don't know, like, people in the chat saying Klopp out and all. Klopp can't account for this stupidity that we've seen today. Klopp can't account for this nonsense we've seen. A goalkeeper that hasn't stopped a shot that's been literally through his hands from straight at him. Fair play to Foden. As I said, I don't want to take that away from the young lad's goal. But from our perspective, for a goalkeeper, that's ridiculous. He's had a mare today, an absolute mare. You can't blame it on Alisson. Fuck off! The man passed the ball twice. Actually, 3 times. The first time he tried to pass it to Fabinho, nearly got him caught out. Then he chips it straight out, put his foot through it, clear it, put it into the stands, put it out for a throw-in. Of course I can blame Alisson. And if you're talking about the third goal, it was a shit show all around. But he still should be saving it, Fizz, with all due respect. He still should be saving it. It's straight at him. I mean, I get your point, and I appreciate where you're coming from. But, come on, mate. Like, he's supposed to be an elite world level keeper, which he is. But today he's had an absolute mare. And I respect your comment, by the way. And I don't mean to be coming across towards you in an angry way. But, oh, come on. He's got to save that. It's a top 4 fight for Liverpool this season, folks. We've still got the Champions League, but we need to be playing a lot better than this. Humbled by City today. And I'm big enough to accept a defeat, and I'm big enough to congratulate City, and I'm big enough to say well done, and they've come and done a job on us. No problem with that whatsoever. I'm only angry at ourselves today. That's it. No refereeing mistakes, no cheating from any players, none of that stuff. I'm furious at ourselves, and I'm furious at the state of the way we've played. Manchester City have come and they have put down a statement and they've said we're here and it's their title this season. If United can stop them, if Leicester can stop them, because we won't be stopping them. Let's be honest about it. We're not going to be stopping them this season. And that's the cold hard truth. That's the cold hard truth, ladies and gentlemen. There's 4 minutes to go. All I want now is for Bobby Firmino to score so we can get the charity bet up and win a few quid for charity. If we can even take that from this in the last few minutes. Heartbroken. It's a sad defence of our title, this. But full credit to Pep Guardiola at Manchester City. Oh, God almighty. Gundogan has been exceptional again today, by the way. I mean, I'm sure he will be man of the match. He should be man of the match. Ederson comes and punches a cross away there. I don't know what to say to you anymore, folks, about this game. We've got a post-match reaction show coming up about 10 minutes after the game ends. And look, all the banter in the chat I'm taking, and your sounds with the chat. You've every right to come in and boast, brag, laugh, poke fun, whatever. It's all good. Just, from my point of view, from a Liverpool perspective, this has just been an embarrassment today. If you have enjoyed the stream, hit the subscribe button, folks. I would say drop a like on the video, but how the fuck did you like this performance? Simicus has come on, by the way. It's good to see him get a few minutes. Oh. You know, I'm somebody who calls things as I see them, folks, and City have come to Anfield today and played like champions. Performed, stood up, taken their moments, humbled us, and beaten us well. And they deserve their victory, and they deserve the plaudits, and they deserve a congratulations. I just can't believe what I'm seeing from our boys, honestly. We're into the last minute plus additional time now. Fabinho Milner. Oh. There will be brighter days ahead for us, of course, folks. But you know, it's not our year for the league. It's looking like it's City's year. United are in the race as well, but for us it's a top four fight. That's where it's at. That's where we're at. We've got to face up to that fact, and we've got to put things right, because we've no divine right to be in that top four. We have to earn our spot in that top four for Champions League football next season. And again, if we want to remain in the competition this season, we better get shit right before we play Leipzig. Thanks for the super chat, Jordan. Said, keep your head up, big man. There's more to life than football. Ignore the haters. No, look, to be fair, all the banter today has been sound. All the people coming, I've no issues with that, man. That's all good. That's banter. I give it, I take it. I've no problem with it. I'm only angry at the players. The opposition fans have every right to come in. Cheers, Jordan, for the super chat. You're a gent. And look, I take all the banter with good spirit. No problem whatsoever to you all in the chat. 3 minutes of additional time added on. If I dish out the banter, which I did when it was 1-1, I'll take it just as much when it comes back my way. No problem with that, folks. Milner now can't keep it in. Throw in, left hand side. He takes it quickly. Firmino. Gundogan. He's had a great game, Gundogan. Why did we buy two central defenders and not play at least one? Probably not up to speed, I would guess, Dinesh, mate. I've no idea. I'd guess probably just not up to speed, mate. Red United said, I know our teams are in, and wow, thank you for the $50 super chat, mate. Honestly, sincerely, you've no idea how much that means to a small channel like us, mate. Thank you, really. I know we're team as our enemies, but seriously, I'm kind of feeling bad for Liverpool. But it was deserved based on some of the Liverpool fans' cockiness and thinking you guys don't need a team refresh when the season started, like how objective you are. I don't think we need a complete rebuild, in all honesty, mate. I can't say we haven't won the league title because of centre back issues alone, but it has obviously, like it affected City last year, affected us this year. And we do need to refresh in the summer. No argument on that. We need to shift out one of the front three. We need to bring in some fresh blood. We need another young attacking midfielder. We need, I think, depending on how Kabak performs, of course, that could be different, but we need freshening up. No doubt about it, mate. And it's a fair comment, and I thank you again, sincerely, for your kindness. Zane said, Klopp, come to Arsenal if you need a new challenge in London. Free kick to Manchester City here. Look, there's 30 seconds to go, so I just want to summarise up by saying congratulations to Manchester City. It's your title to lose at this moment in time. You guys came today, played us off the pitch at times, played like champions, took your chances when they came your way. We're a shambles. We need to, and we will sort it out. I've every belief that Klopp and the lads will sort this out long term, but we cannot continue like this. I respect City's victory today. Thank you to anyone that's joined us from whatever club you're from. All the banter has been taken in good nature by me, and I hope it has been by you guys as well. It is all over now. Congratulations to Klopp, or to Pep, I should say, Manchester City. It's been a mare for us on occasions today, folks, but, you know, they won, fair play, and they probably will go on to lift the league title. I'll be back in 10 or 15 minutes with a post-match reaction show. Lots of love to all of you. Stay safe. I hope your families are well. I wish you all a lovely weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl tonight if you're going to watch that. Please don't forget about a serious matter, and one that we constantly bring up on the channel here again. If in any way you can help out with the GoFundMe page for this young man who's looking, he needs a liver transplant. He's got less than a month to go. His family need to raise $800,000 to get that done. If you can help out in any way, share the link. It is in the description of the stream. Thank you to those that have come in. I'll chat to you in the post-match show.